Kathleen, can you ask me in front of all of these people, all of these witnesses, can you please ask me, am I going to play Obi-Wan Kenobi again?
Ewan?
Yes?
Are you going to play Obi-Wan Kenobi again?
Yes.
Welcome, everyone, to the Huber Rebels podcast, your favorite podcast featuring two dudes talking about movies and video games, and it's been a crazy week.
End.
Just a weekend.
Not even a full week. It was a weekend of insaneness.
Nutsness. And we're pretty much going to try and cover as much of it as we can in this episode. It's going to be a little bit different format. It's pretty much just going to be 3 different segments of D23 and escalating all the way up to the craziest news of the weekend. So we're not going to talk much about video games or anything else. We're just going to talk about D23 because it just ended yesterday, right?
Yeah.
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
And, man, I've never been more excited.
Disney is rocking and rolling. What do we want to start with?
Well,
did you have anything happen last week?
Let's get everything else out of the way that's not D23.
Okay.
I saw 3 movies since we last sat down and did this.
Nice.
My least favorite of which... Mm-hmm. Actually, can I let you pick?
Yeah.
Guess? Yeah, let's go back. We haven't played this for a while. Let's play which of these did I like the least.
We've played that?
Yeah, one time.
Okay.
Okay. let me give them to you.
Yes.
Dora and the Lost City of Gold.
You already saw it?
Yeah.
Sad.
The Farewell and the Peanut Butter Falcon. Which do you think I liked the least?
Okay, well, number 1, as in being best, is Dora. Two is the Farewell, and 3 is the Peanut Butter one.
Every one of those is wrong.
I'm assuming it's flipped.
Almost.
Oh, no, because
Not
that's
quite.
not possible.
My first is the Peanut Butter Falcon.
Second is Dora.
Second is Dora. Third is the Farewell.
Farewell, okay.
So I'll start with the Farewell.
Okay.
Because chronologically, that's...
Shouldn't you end with the Farewell?
No. Yeah, I should. But I'm not going to. I didn't like it. Do you know what it is?
Not a clue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Aquafina.
Yep.
I thought you might have...
I prefer...
Dasani.
And Evian, but I can roll with Aquafina.
I prefer Smart, but...
Smart's good, too.
Yeah.
Voss, way overpriced.
True.
Yep.
Very true. It's a movie about... It's very popular right now, even though it's not very widely released.
The movie?
Yeah.
But it was bad?
It had 100%
Why is it popular?
Rotten Tomatoes. People are saying it's fantastic.
Why are they saying it's fantastic? What are the reasons that they're giving that it's good? Other than, it's good.
Because it's a heartwarming story. It's a touching story. It's like a comedic drama.
What's it about?
It's not a comedy, but there's some funny stuff in it. So Aquafina, her grandma is given a diagnosis that she's dying in a couple months. Okay. And there's this Chinese tradition that the family won't tell the person that they're dying, and instead they'll just kind of gather around them and make them feel better so that they... I think there's a line in the movie that says there's an old phrase, it's not the cancer that kills you, it's the fear.
Okay.
So they just try and make the person feel a lot better.
That's not true, by the way. Just PSA, health tip.
I mean, in a way,
I get what they're going for.
Sure.
It's just it didn't work for Steve Jobs.
I really didn't like it.
Yeah.
It's obviously a small-ish budget movie. Aquafina is the only known person in it.
Wow.
But it's just a lot of moments in it. The edits in it, the jokes just fall flat. It's just very awkward, and I didn't enjoy it at all.
I'm not gonna watch it. I'll tell you right now.
I can see where it could have been good.
Yeah.
It could have been a real tearjerker, and even though it's a depressing subject, a heartwarming kind of thing, but didn't work for me. Straight up was 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's...
And yeah, what are you looking for?
I want to see what people say.
Okay.
I'm so intrigued by this movie, because when it's there's only a handful of those 100% movie that I can think of. Get Out and you watch that and you're like, oh, wow.
I get it.
So what is going on here?
There's been a few, but like another one of the like 100% Rotten Tomatoes movies I can remember in the last couple of years was Lady Bird.
Lady Bird?
Lady Bird.
Which one is that? That's not the Michael Keaton. No, that was
Birdman. Yeah.
And
It's
then
just
Bird
like
Box. Are these all connected? Is this the Bird
it's
universe?
the Bird cinematic universe.
Yeah, okay. 99%.
Yeah. I think it's like riding the wave
Here.
of Crazy Rich Asians.
Audience score,
Yeah.
87%.
That's still really high.
But
That's still really high.
a little, like, you're in the 13%, right? Like,
I would give it like less than 50. One thing that I was thinking of when I was watching it, you remember how, like, you've seen Napoleon Dynamite, I assume?
yep.
You know how sometimes, even though it's like obviously like a funny movie and it's like,
So this person said they almost fell asleep.
yeah.
It's just, yeah.
You know how there's those awkward moments in Napoleon Dynamite where you can like just hear crickets chirping? You're like,
Yeah.
it's like painfully kind of
Yep.
awkward.
Yep.
There's a lot of
That's
moments like that
The
in this.
reason I've probably only seen Napoleon Dynamite twice.
Do you not like it?
I had the Vote for Pedro shirt. I get all that
Yeah.
stuff. It just makes me feel uncomfortable.
Napoleon
to
Dynamite
watch.
rose above all that for me.
Yep.
Because there were really funny moments.
Yeah. And that's exactly what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
The good parts carried the bad parts.
Yeah.
But they're not even, like, objectively bad parts. They just make me feel not nice.
Yeah.
But, like, this person said the movie kind of just went on and then just ended. So I think I'm imagining the people that like this just because they felt like they were supposed to like it.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
how quickly did
Yes.
it get that rep? And then people go in and they're just like, I like this because people told
Everyone
me
else
to like
likes this. Yeah.
Which happens a lot.
Oh yeah.
But
And also Aquafina wasn't doing it for me either. I do like her, but when she's
gotta be
being
used right.
serious,
Yeah. It doesn't work.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think she's a serious actor.
Her whole thing is...
I don't mean that.
yeah,
She's
I
a
don't
serious
think
actress.
there's a clip for you. There's a soundbite.
And the Huber Rebels are done.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. It's been a good ride.
I don't think she's a serious actor.
I don't know if she can pull off a serious role yet.
She's not a dramatic actor.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Dora, you're gonna see it, I assume.
Yeah, I have to.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
It was really well done.
Very excited for it.
It was absolutely as good as it should have been for a Dora movie.
The trailer that convinced me was her sitting at the table saying, like, da 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 da, and then just
can you say
and then just freezing, and the whole family being like, "What is wrong with her?" Like that was all I needed to get how they were gonna do
they
this.
kind of make fun of themselves a little bit?
Exactly.
Yeah,
You have
it's
to.
so good.
You can't take Dora seriously.
Right.
So yeah, I'm definitely.
I'm
Gonna
excited
go
for you to
that
see
one.
it because there's definitely some things I want to talk about in it. Yeah, but I was very impressed. I was excited for it. It looked good, but I was ready for it to not work, and
That's good to know.
So happy coming out of it.
I'll find the time to see that one.
And then the Peanut Butter Falcon
I've never even heard of it.
might be my favorite movie of the year.
Nice.
You need to see it.
You realize what else came out this year?
No.
Endgame.
Yeah, no, Endgame's not my favorite movie of the year.
Really?
Uh-uh.
You're one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. No, that makes sense.
I am.
So what? Real quick, because I'm curious. Rank your top 5 movies of the year, real quick.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to save that for something bigger
We
towards
still
the end
got
of the
4
year.
months.
I know.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
No,
No, I don't want to.
That's
I don't
fair.
want to.
But you just said this was number 1.
I know. I said might be my favorite movie of the year.
That's fair. Okay, we'll keep it open.
It's still open.
It's still open.
So it's Shia LaBeouf.
Oh wow.
Do you want the premise?
Yeah, give me the plot. Give me the plot.
So there is a mid-20s guy with Down syndrome, and he is living in a retirement home because his family. This is in the South. I think it's in the
True
Caledonia
story?
or something. I think it's based on a true story. His family abandoned him.
Year.
Current.
Okay.
Ish. And for some reason, he just kind of got processed, and that's where he got put into a retirement home. Like, they didn't find anything better for him. And he's like, screw this. Like, I want to go do things.
Yeah.
He loves wrestling. He has a favorite wrestler,
wow.
and this wrestler has, like, a school. And he's like, I want to go there. Like, I want to learn to be a professional wrestler. So he breaks out of the retirement home.
He had to break out?
He had to break
He
out.
couldn't just leave?
He had tried to leave multiple times, and so it ended up that he had to break out.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And he crosses paths with Shia LaBeouf, who's another kind of like guy on the run, like doesn't really have a family, doesn't have really a job, just kind of a drifter, yeah. And they hit it off, and it's just kind of their adventure, and it's
them. It's like a buddy comedy?
It's funny.
Oh, okay.
It's beautiful.
That sounds awesome.
It's so good.
I'll have to check
You need
that
to
out.
see it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would Maya enjoy it?
Yes.
Okay. Would my grandma enjoy it?
Yes. Oh my God,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
This is a movie to
Did it
take your grandma
Did
to.
it just come out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think so. I think
we
this
can
is
go
like
in the
the
next couple weeks.
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Highly recommend anybody listening to this see the Peanut Butter Falcon.
I'm assuming the movie will explain what that is.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't look it up though. Don't watch it.
No, I'm not.
Don't watch
going
the trailer because the trailer does give it away.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like giving too much stuff away. Which we'll get into that later.
Okay.
So I told you I didn't even need to watch the trailer. I was just like, my goodness.
That's true. But for Star Wars, you kind of have
For one,
to.
I was like, why are they putting this everywhere? This seems like a spoiler.
I know. We'll get in. Yeah, you're right. We'll get into that. Anything else non D23 that you want to talk about?
We found something at work today.
What'd you find?
So I took the cart downstairs to help somebody bring some stuff upstairs. And we're there, and one of my coworkers hears this.
No.
And she's like, "Do you guys hear that?" And I was like, I hadn't heard it because I was focused on what we were doing. And I stopped, and I was like, I heard it immediately. And I was trying to find it and figure out where it was coming from. You couldn't tell where it was coming. It was very, very faint. Like, very faint. And so I was walking around with another person, and we heard it was coming from the other side of next door by this public storage. So she walked around, and there's a little kitten.
Oh.
Eyes closed. Like, oh my God. I'm still like, I still don't know how to feel about it.
What'd you guys do?
They took it up, and
It was that young though, like
oh yeah,
like just born.
oh yeah, like it could not. It was not going to survive on its own.
Yeah.
My first thought was, where's the mom?
Right.
Is she going to get food? But they're like doing construction work and stuff there.
Yeah.
And there was a worker when she was over there that almost stepped on it.
Honestly, in that instance, like even if the mom is coming back, I think it's better off
We
to
had to.
like
Yeah, there
take
was
it somewhere. Yeah.
Not a good chance of
Yeah.
it making it at that point. And there's no way to know. And so so we took it up. They went and got food for it. We were able to feed it a little bit. And
Yeah. Do you have a picture?
yeah, I do. And
Oh my God.
yeah, I know it was.
That would
I was,
not break my heart, but like
Oh
I would
no,
just,
it'll break it'll
yeah.
break your heart.
Oh.
It was brutal. Because
I love kittens so much.
I just wanted it to be.
Oh my God.
Here, I have another
It's
one.
so small.
They finally got it. So
It's so cute.
She like held it to get it calm, and
It
it
looks
was,
like
it was
a-
finally able to.
It looks like a Pidgey, right? Like that.
But oh my goodness! So they apparently one of our coworkers knows somebody that works at a shelter or
Good.
something. So they came over and got it, and they're taking care
Good.
of it. So
That's awesome.
It's gonna But that was like, oh my, okay. That was intense for a while.
Yeah.
It was crying loud. So, but it's getting.
Poor
it's
thing.
It's gonna find a home.
Good.
So
That's
good
awesome.
news. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Did you want to talk about Spider-Man?
So, Spider-Man is a guy bitten by a spider.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a man.
Mm-hmm.
So he became Spider-Man. And then, like, 80
Is there a
years,
spider dude?
And then, like, 80 years later,
Mm-hmm.
they made a game.
Uh-huh.
That was, like, the 30th or 40th game
Uh-huh.
about him.
Right.
That was very good. And then after they made that game...
What was it called?
Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
And then after they made that game, they made more stuff for the game.
Right.
That you could download. Content that you could download later.
Is it content downloadable.
Yes.
CDL?
CDL.
Okay.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I was doing that.
Okay.
And I'm halfway through. It's very good.
Are there there's multiple, right?
There's 3, and each one is a separate load. It's like a
What does that mean?
separate instance.
It's not in your main game.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because the way that everything works, like time of day is not dynamic, it's set.
Right.
And so each one is like set under certain circumstances.
What game is like that? GTA does that, right? Where like based on what mission you're doing, the time of day will change.
Sometimes.
Yeah. But is that
Sometimes.
kind of what you're talking about?
No.
Because I forget if it does that.
I think
it does do that, doesn't it?
I think it does that, but it's like GTA will then dynamically progress the time from whenever you've started.
Right.
This is fixed, so you could play for hours,
and the date and the time
and
won't
it's
change.
Always going to be nighttime.
Right.
So I kind of hope there's a weird sense of time progression. It works for the most part.
I like that.
No, the main story it works, but like I did the entire DLC at night, and I'm just like, a lot happened.
Did that feel appropriate? No.
But I couldn't tell, and I didn't like that. But I was just like, whatever.
So they could have just programmed it differently to like be during the day for some of it.
Why? I don't even know. But it's like I have like 6 phone calls with the same person in the same night. They're not sleeping.
Yeah, I get you.
It's just like, oh hey there is new conversation that isn't like, oh hey you're calling again.
Right.
Didn't we just like
yeah, I don't like that at all.
But like 3 days could go by and it would be the same conversation.
Yeah.
And I'm like, were you not wondering where I was? So it's just I'm annoying and overly sensitive to stuff like that.
Is that a problem with the game, or just the DLC didn't have as much love poured into it as like the main game, or is it like a bad
I think
game
it's
mechanic?
not a big deal.
Sure.
That is just
something you noticed.
It's because of how the game is structured. Because it's so Spider-Man is I love that game, but it's very traditional in the sense of like God of War was like, I've never touched something like this before.
Right.
This is like, it's a video game. It's a really good video game.
Yeah, like it's as good as it can possibly be for right now. For this kind of game, like it was very well done, but it's a standard game.
No, I would say some parts of it feel dated.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you felt that way.
Mainly the crimes, because it's just over and over.
Yeah,
there's some parts of the game that are very repetitive. Now, if you craft a way of jumping from mission to mission, you can break that monotony up, but the game design is still very simple in that aspect.
True.
Now, to even get it working to this point, there's so many things. I'm excited for the next one. Like, that's why this is a look at the game for a year, play every bit of it, and then you notice this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Most people are not even going to notice or care about any of this. It's a perfect game.
Right.
But no, I can imagine it being better.
Okay.
There's moments where I'm like, oh, they could make that better.
Okay.
But doesn't detract necessarily. I don't know if that
No, that makes sense.
is fair though.
Yeah.
I think it is. But I also at the same time I think DLC is a way to go for Spider-Man, because it's like, here's a new little story. It's not everything's going to be this massive movie.
Yeah.
It's like comic books. Sometimes there's just, this is what he does this week.
It's a short
He fights this guy.
It's a short issue.
Yeah. And so that part of the deal about the DLC I really like, how they're doing that story.
That is cool.
So.
All right, it's D23 time.
Wait, we covered everything?
Yeah.
D21?
Yes.
D22?
Yes.
Which means it's time for
D23.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're going to start with the not movie related D23 news.
Okay.
First off, news about the Avengers campus at California Adventure.
Oh, yes.
So campus stands for
I love it.
Centralized Assembly Mobilized to Prepare, Unite, and Safeguard.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know they made. And then what does Avengers stand for?
always vengeful, eager,
Not
not
great.
great, extra rare sauce.
Perfect. That was brutal. That might be the most painful acronym I've ever done. Oh my god. One, because I couldn't see it, and I didn't know what you already said. I was just like, here's a word.
When you said not great, I'm like, this isn't going right. I'm like, but let's just keep going. Oh my god.
Because they're there for when things are not going great.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. So, things that are going to be in Avengers Campus.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man attraction, a Doctor Strange show, Ant-Man and the Wasp restaurant,
Wakanda versus Thanos.
Marvel
Not
meet
yet,
and
though.
greets
Sorry.
and rooftop shows,
I know I skipped you. That sounds amazing.
right?
Yeah.
So like,
Black Widow on a
Stuff-
stripper pole?
yeah, on a roof for some
No,
reason.
I don't want to objectify her. I want Captain America on a stripper pole.
Yeah, America's
I wanna
ass. Get
see
that thing
ass.
spinning around.
Oh my god, they should do
You
something about that.
spin me. Okay.
More copyright.
And then in phase 2 of the Avengers Campus,
Oh, they're doing it in phases?
will be the
Oh,
Avengers attraction.
The Thanos versus Wakanda battle?
Riders will climb aboard a Quinjet, fly to Wakanda, and join a team of heroes to battle against the winged insects and with razor-sharp teeth.
Wait, is that different from the Quinjet experience? Oh, yeah. Quinjet is the Avengers jet.
Yes. What are you thinking of?
Disney World.
What do they have?
They're going to have a Guardians ship ride of
Ah,
some
okay,
sort.
yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
see that one?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping this localized to us because there was a lot
Yeah,
of
no.
Disneyland, Disney World news. Like, I'm just focusing on, like,
We'll say
our local
Disneyland.
Disneyland. And then the Spider-Man ride is going to be, like, interactive where you're, like, slinging webs
so
like
gross.
Toy Story Mania. Like,
So
that sounds
excited,
so
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, that when I saw the image of like people shooting webs, I'm just like, yep.
Of course.
I want to do that.
So
Who doesn't want to do that?
we're going to have a place to run around a world of Star Wars and a world of Avengers.
If anything, all the other stuff that was already there is going to be so easy to see now.
Exactly.
Like-
yes, these are just magnets pulling people towards it. We're like, cool, let's go ride Haunted Mansion.
Exactly. Like I'm excited for that almost as much. No, and then because that stuff, I don't care about waiting for.
Because it's so awesome.
Because it's so awesome,
Right.
and it's in such a cool spot.
Right.
So I think that's a perfect kill. I'm gonna shut up. You
One
just
thing
continue.
I didn't check is
Oh.
when this opens. I'm not sure
Next
about
year.
when this is. It really?
Next year,
Oh, 2020.
2020,
2020?
possibly 21, but I think I saw next year they're getting started on this stuff. So real quick,
That would be insane.
California Adventure.
Yeah.
They've already got the Guardians right in.
Right.
So that's gonna be the end
Yes.
based on the picture.
Yes.
Now that awkward Hollywood area, that's what they're transforming, right?
No. Bugs Land is what's transforming.
This is all going where Bugs Land is?
Yeah. Bugs Land is big. I don't know if you ever went into like the really kiddie area.
No, I saw it. I remember looking at the maps too.
Did we go in there?
If you're looking, because I don't know geographically what direction.
Because there were a lot of trees in Bugs Land. If they take all that down, like there's space.
Is Disneyland north and California Adventure is south?
Yes.
So I thought Bugs Land was south of Guardians Tower.
It is like directly west.
Okay.
I'm pretty certain that by the time it opens, Wild passes,
Yeah.
and we will just have so much fun.
I want to pass so bad.
I know.
I'm looking at a lot of stuff right now. 'Cause what else?
My parents are going tomorrow,
So
and I'm pretty sure they're going to Star Wars Land.
I'm sorry.
It hurts.
I know. So.
But I'm not going without you.
I know.
My dad asked me, he's like, are you going to ask him? Like, are you going to go? I'm like, I'm not going without him. Like, I'll ask him what the plan is, but I'm not going without him.
If Mark Hamill came up to me and was like, "Hey, you want to go Star Wars Land with me right now?" I'd be like, "Can't, bro. Sorry.
See, I'm
testing
that's
you right
funny,
now.
but that's not true.
I'm testing you right now."
It's to the point where, like, if I found out you went without me, our friendship will be over.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I used Mark Hamill. I was trying to set.
Oh,
it
that's
up.
why you meant that.
Yeah.
I think you meant money-wise.
No.
Oh. I get you now.
Yeah, no, I'm like, if Mark Hamill was like, let's go, bro, I'd be like, sorry.
Gotta go with him.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get you.
Now, if Harrison Ford asked,
That's a different story.
that's a different story. If I found out Harrison Ford asked you and you said no, I'd be upset.
If Gwendolyn Christie asked me.
Ew. She makes me sad. Not her.
Oh, I love her, but okay, I have one.
Did you side note? Did you see the deleted scene about her, Phasma
No.
and Finn?
Mm-mm. Oh, what did they do?
I can't remember.
Did he
if
like
it was,
jump down into that hole
I
and
can't
like
remember if it was better or worse.
and then jump back out?
It was long. It was an extended scene of their final confrontation.
To me, that's the worst scene
part
of the movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yep. Even when I get past the Canto Bight stuff, and then that's like the next thing, it makes me upset at the Canto Bight stuff.
It's insane that there's actually something worse than the Canto Bight stuff.
No,
coming after.
Okay, so I'll be fair. When we were sitting in the theater, and I know this is a tangent, when we were sitting in the theater,
Yeah.
and they first showed that planet, I was like,
I'm digging it.
oh, this is where all the rich people go in Star Wars. I was like,
It makes sense.
Cool with that.
Because yeah, something like that has to exist.
I was like, whoa, that was a boat that's now flying.
Yeah, it's
like I
awesome.
still remember seeing that and
Yeah.
and fully being on board. I think even for most of the scene, I was.
I don't.
I loved the coins. The coins in that little character
When he
with
shoots it,
I
yeah.
thought that was funny.
The worst part for me is when they're riding through the city on those horse things.
So even when they busted through the casino, I was like, oh, I didn't think that was going to happen. I was like, that's kind of wild, destroying the casino.
But the fact
second-
that the fact that entire scene was that entire part of the movie was pointless makes it that much worse.
Pointless how?
Their reason for going there did nothing.
And that it just they're yeah, the fact that the reason they were there, and that it's less the moment by moments and more once you realize that doesn't need to, it's so pointless that, and this is what kills me, is that all of that existed to show that not everything goes right in Star Wars.
Right.
Sometimes things don't go according to plan.
Right.
I'm like, no.
See, I like that. I'm on board for
I
that.
like the concept. It was weak.
Yeah. Super weak.
Weakly executed.
Poorly executed.
You can't do it in terms of literally, it's not working. It's got to be like believable that it's gonna work enough. I was questionable the whole time. I'm like, you two are just gonna go and do that? You're not Luke. You're not Obi-Wan. And Han Solo. That's why they took down the Death Star. And Princess Leia. These are important people that took down the Death Star.
Oh, did you change the arrangement, by the way? You didn't, did you?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Icons.
Oh, we could have, though.
It's okay.
Good and bad. And it's not even like good guy in the middle, bad guy in the middle. It's bad, good, good. Bad, good, bad. It has no symmetry to it. I hate it. That's what I wanted to fix.
Can we fix it now?
No.
Yeah, we can.
Because that's what it is. Oh, wait. Do this. Pick a pose.
Yeah, I only have one more topic
Okay.
to get to.
Non-media topic.
Non-media.
Okay.
It's related to media, but it's not about something coming out. So I actually didn't know this was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Disney Legends. It's essentially the Disney Hall of Fame, I think. There's a class of inductees every year. I understand.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah. So in this year's class,
How many classes have there been?
I don't know. I didn't do that much research.
A lot,
unfortunately.
or like
Probably.
just your gauge? Okay.
I would.
It's like a thing we just didn't know about that's been
I
going
think so.
on. Okay.
Yeah. In this class were Christina Aguilera,
Mulan.
Mickey Mouse Club, or
Not from Mulan?
Mouseketeer. She was like a Mouseketeer with Justin Timberlake.
Well,
and,
there's two multiple things, right?
Sure.
Because it's not
Yeah.
just for one thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
James Earl Jones.
I can't think of anything Disney he's been in. He was Darth. Darth Mufasa.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, Darth. Yeah. I'm really upset I didn't say that first.
It's okay.
Hans Zimmer.
Different from Han Solo.
Yes. Do you know who he is?
Don't say composer.
Yes.
I was like, I couldn't get the word. I was
And
like, what is
of-
John Williams?
One of the greatest
Yeah.
composers. He's huge. And then the two highlights of this year are Jon Favreau and Robert Downey Jr.
I remember the Jon Favreau thing. They said you're officially a Disney legend, and then to somebody else, you're a future Disney legend. Which I thought was because he hasn't done enough yet.
Interesting.
But yeah, when you spark because it would not exist if they had not been present on Iron Man. That movie probably wouldn't have been released.
Right.
Because I think, or delayed significantly and potentially canceled. I can't think of anybody else who could have pulled that off.
He's perfect.
Yeah.
He is the person for that role. And it just makes me really happy because when I saw there's like a picture of him and Mickey, of him like holding his like award or something. Robert Downey and Mickey, and it's just I'm thinking back to before Iron Man.
Yeah.
Where he was.
Yep.
As low almost as an actor could be.
Almost as low as Tony Stark.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it so much.
He has his
parallel.
actual life is such a redemption story. It's so amazing. And that he's stuck with it too. He had such a problem. He really struggled with drugs and addiction.
Yeah.
And he's killing life right now. I'm so happy for him.
Greatest redemption story in entertainment? Probably, right?
Very possibly, yeah.
Now, there's only one other... This is going to be a random little side add-in. There's only one other potential greatest redemption story. And if the Lakers win the championship this year... Is Dwight Howard still number 2? Probably, right? But is there,
He's top 5 for sure.
That's up there. I just want to throw that out there.
I forgot to text you when I saw that he was coming back.
Redemption stories.
That's so crazy.
Because I think of
Who did he not get along with? Did he not get along with people? Kobe, right?
You're soft. But aside from that,
I can't believe he's still playing, honestly.
He's only 33.
Really?
Yeah, he's young.
Okay.
He's 4 years older than Andrew Luck.
I just feel like I haven't heard of him for a couple years.
Because he's been irrelevant.
Has he been playing though?
Yes.
Where?
Badly. In different places.
He's still good.
Around and still dealing with issues. And no, this is very... So he
another superhero.
He will make...
Superman.
He will make Marvel. Right? He will make... His contract is for every day that he stays on the team. This is a non-guarantee. I've never seen a contract like this.
Uh-huh.
For every day he stays on the team, he gets $14,500.
Is he expected to leave, and that's why?
If he messes up, if he does the same thing that he keeps doing to mess up his situation everywhere, which is be a bad presence, but so we calculated that it'd be $2.5 million through the end of the season,
which is good. That's decent.
Which is good.
Yeah.
If he can pull it off, most people have at least that guaranteed.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
That you have to work for that.
Yeah. So I'm all for redemption stories.
Oh yeah, me too.
And
there's plenty of them in the MCU.
LA is where it happens, and so let's bring it home.
All right, that's about all I have left for this segment. When we come back, I'm gonna bring you the bigger D23 news.
Smaller D23 news.
Yeah.
Like B and C stuff.
Not the A tier stuff.
Yeah.
That'll come later. So we'll be right back.
Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Jordan.
And I'm Ethan.
And you're listening to the Hebrew Rebels podcast on HebrewRebels.com. Breaking news. This is big. What are you doing?
Do I know this?
I don't think you do.
When did this break?
Just now. This is huge. Please play along.
I'm catching on to you. What's going on?
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Young actor Tom Holland has been cast to play Spider-Dude in the MCU.
I love it.
This is amazing.
Oh my god.
How lucky are we that we get... Everyone says he's so talented. He's from England. He's just like a young, charismatic kid.
I don't think he can do an American accent, though.
I bet he'll kill it. Tom Holland. Look out for him, everybody, because he's going to bring it as Spider-Dude.
You mentioned Spider-Dude earlier.
I didn't even mean to do that. Damn it.
But you did. I know. I'm like, wait a second. I heard Spider-Dude somewhere today.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's good, right?
Oh my god.
I saw that and I almost cried laughing.
Did you see the rumor?
What?
The good rumor. As to the amazing deal that is being talked about.
No.
6 movies for Tom Holland. Tons of MCU stuff. Spider-Verse TV show.
Wow.
Which
Spider-Verse?
Which Disney's going to allow them to do. Wait, so they can keep doing the movies.
Okay. So Disney owns Spider-Verse?
No.
Sony does.
Yes.
Right.
But they have movie rights.
Right.
I don't know. The number of things that they were detailing, it was like obviously too good to be true. Venom will be joining the MCU.
No, that's not happening.
Right?
That's not happening.
I was just like,
now,
this is too good to be true.
Tom Hardy
Yeah.
needs to be in the MCU.
They could put Venom in the MCU. Currently.
I don't know. It
was a low-key movie. It was a behind-the-scenes movie.
They could put Venom in the MCU?
Yes. Nothing that happened in that was too big or too small to meld into the MCU.
Oh, do you mean do their own Venom?
No.
Use him.
Continue that movie and...
Are they allowed to?
If they wanted to.
Does Sony have to allow... Like,
it would be part of the deal, right?
I don't know. They're taking Spider-Man back. Like...
First of all, nothing...
I know.
...has happened.
I know, but if they're taking Spider-Man back, they're not giving them Venom.
Well, no, it would be... This had a lot of shifting pieces. But I think Venom could join the MCU, and Sony just gets the money? I don't know. Whatever. I don't care.
Venom could be another cool show.
Like a Disney Plus show?
Yeah. Because
yeah,
I really like him as sort of like a bite-sized little episodic character.
It's hard to do an epic movie around it.
Yeah, I mean, it made $1 billion.
Because it was just fun.
Sure.
To go watch Tom Hardy.
But I don't know if he works well enough as an MCU character. You have to do those right. I'm not sure. I'm not, and you know, Disney exec. Obviously, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I don't see him fitting. But I don't know.
Honestly, they don't even need to worry about it right now. They've got so much other stuff lined up.
Yeah, Phase 4 is not even worried about Spider-Man. Nope.
So what's Tom Holland going to be in?
Spider-Dude.
What's he going to be in, though? The Bavengers.
Oh my
god. The Revengers.
No.
The
whatever the acronym was that we came out with before.
That was still Avengers.
I know, but spelled out? Or like actually.
So no. The actual Avengers are just Avengers. These Avengers are the acronym. It's an acronym.
Yes.
Still Avengers.
Right.
It's just like,
but with the periods in it, you're not.
Which Avengers are you guys?
Right.
The ones with the periods in between. Oh my god.
Okay.
Let's do it.
That's where Tom Holland is going.
Yep.
D23 news.
Yes.
Tier B.
Yes.
This is the stuff that is exciting.
Okay.
But it's not the biggest stuff that came out this week.
All the other stuff.
Yes.
You want to take some guesses, or you want to hit me with them?
Let's just do it. Let's just knock them off.
Hit me.
First look at Cruella.
Oh, I missed that.
I didn't know this was happening.
I did know it was happening.
I hadn't even heard of this.
Because it was on the... I've been obsessed with the live list.
Right.
Of what are they doing. Cruella was one of them. I was like, oh, okay. To date, the original 101 Dalmatians is one of the better live action adaptations.
I haven't seen it in a very long... I
haven't either. I saw it ranked.
Right.
To be fair, this was on a ranking list, and somebody said it holds up better. Don't know who, don't know where, don't know when.
So Emma Stone is playing Cruella de Vil. This is a prequel. This is like a younger Cruella.
Is that as in like Gwen Stacy Emma Stone?
Yes.
No. Nope. Nope.
Do you know who Eva Green is?
No. If I saw her, let me look it up.
Look her up while I find the picture of the Cruella thing.
I don't like Emma Stone in that role.
I don't know if I'm going to either.
Yeah,
when I
I
first saw this picture, from like the small little thumbnail I saw, I thought it was Eva Green.
I know her.
And I was stoked. I love Eva Green. She would
be perfect.
kill that role.
Perfect.
I'm not getting the Emma Stone thing.
I don't even want to see it.
Okay.
No, the movie.
Oh.
Like that's bad casting.
That
has nothing to do with Emma Stone. She's amazing. I don't want to see her do that role.
Well, she's in one of my favorite movies of all time.
The Amazing Spider-Man?
Yeah. 1 and 2 are top 5 all time. That's not true. Just in case you're wondering, that's not true. You know.
The Favorite.
No. No.
I was trying to think what that movie was called. Yeah, I don't.
Do you know?
What movie she was in?
Yeah.
No.
La La Land.
Oh, yeah. She killed it in that.
Love that movie.
That's the type of role she's supposed to play.
Okay, I can't find this picture, but
It's fine. She doesn't have black hair.
doesn't matter.
I don't want to see her.
Cruella de Vil has
hair.
black and white hair.
Regardless.
Oh, you're just so used to her having red hair that it doesn't work?
Yeah, no, I don't want to see that.
You know who does have black hair?
Eva Green.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Bring it on.
Black Panther 2 gets a release date.
May 2022.
Yes. That's a
It's
long time
specific
from
day,
now.
Right?
May 6th.
Less than 3 years.
It's a long time from now.
It'll go by like that.
We'll have so much stuff that we've seen by that time.
I will have been married for 2 years.
Yep. Wow. Maybe I'll be married by then.
God.
Who knows?
Sure.
Who knows?
I support that.
See, that's how far away it is. Like, that's a possibility.
No, that gives you a month
No.
to meet somebody.
No.
Yes.
Short, dating.
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
Um,
Anyways.
Those are okay, so everything else is Disney Plus announcements. Those are
Oh, that wasn't Disney
Disney
Plus?
movies announcements. This is all going to be Disney Plus.
Okay.
The Lady and the Tramp
was-
trailer got announced.
I was going to cut you off and say Lady and the Tramp.
Something else I didn't know was happening.
You didn't know that was happening?
No.
Oh, yeah. Real dogs, too. I'm so excited.
Is it?
Yep.
And they animate
They
the mouths,
only
right?
did the mouths. Yep.
Okay, good.
It's real dogs.
It's really weird because when I first saw the thumbnail, it looked like it was an animation style of Isle of Dogs,
So
which I
I've
was kind of
seen-
excited for.
I've seen people say that they thought it was CG.
Yeah.
That it's gotten to the point where they can't tell the difference between CG and live action.
I watched the trailer and I was like, this looks good. But I also can't believe it's straight to Disney Plus. Like, they could release this and make a lot of money.
No, they targeted this one.
But is this going to be something that draws in enough people on Disney Plus? Is this alone going to be something that draws in enough people that they're going to make more money than they would have in theaters? I don't think so.
Gonna say they're banking on it not being this alone, based on all the other stuff they announced.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
So it's a compliment.
This doesn't do anything then. If you put it in theaters, you make money there. Instead of this being on here, it gets completely overshadowed by everything else and doesn't make you any money.
That's an interesting
Do you get what I'm saying?
point. I get what you're saying. Two things. One, I think it probably has a lower budget. And the tough thing about Disney Plus content, yeah, that's even more complicated because even every movie will be on there.
Right.
So it's not a matter of...
It just sort of blends in. It's new. Like, obviously, a lot of people are going to watch it.
Somebody will sign up.
Didn't wanna
Somebody
talk over that.
Somebody will sign up for that.
Will
That doesn't watch Star Wars or Marvel.
$300 million worth of people sign up for it?
It's a hard thing to measure.
I know.
It must be... The way I feel like is if it wasn't there, they'd be like, you don't even have anything. It's just... It's checks the box.
Next up.
Yeah.
A collection of shorts produced by Disney, available at launch, including one called Forky Asks a Question. I saw this and like it doesn't, it's not that exciting, but they're just trying to jam pack this app with stuff for you to watch. Like, and I love that. They're making stuff, so much original stuff for this service. Like it's
now you said we were talking about D23.
It's
if you want me to get going on Disney Plus, that's gonna be
that's kind of what this is. Like,
it's both, but like, I have been from second one.
Yeah.
The second they said they were doing Disney Plus, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to put it. I'm going to pre-order 3 years.
Is that an option?
Yes, and I will show you how to do that.
Okay, good.
Because
if you buy a year's worth, is it cheaper if you do multiple years?
So it's a special offer.
Yeah.
For D23 general members or anybody.
Yeah.
But you can sign up for free. So I did that today. Their website is totally inundated though.
Yeah.
And you can pre-order 3 years. You have to pay in full, but
yeah,
it's $140 for 3 years.
That's insane.
Yeah, so I'm doing that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
140.
Yeah. It's a 33%.
Divided by 36.
It's $4 a month.
Less than $4 a month for all of this stuff.
Yeah, so I'm doing
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. You have to pay up front, but...
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So
because in the next 3 years, we're going to get other shows. Like, it's not all coming out right away. Like, you're going to cover yourself for all of the stuff that they've announced.
And then my guess is that the price goes up after 3 years. If they're letting people pre-order 3 years, it's not going to go up in that time. Maybe it does go up in that time.
But I think want to know what's insane?
Is that it's only $7.
Even if it doubles,
yeah,
they're still in the realm of everything else right now. Disney Plus is stupid.
I don't use Netflix.
I know.
I have it.
Yeah.
I probably will never cancel it.
The only way I use it right now is to like watch Netflix as I fall, or The Office as I fall asleep.
And I'm over it, and it's leaving.
Yeah.
It's going to NBC Universal.
So like I said last week, like 3 or 4 times a year, I'll buy a month, watch the stuff that's come out, and then I won't have that monthly charge.
Yeah. Every month I just see original. I was talking with somebody about this today, about how Netflix just drops all this stuff, and if you don't watch it right away, the conversation's gone.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, I don't have time to binge your new show. 10 episodes of your new show every week. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still trying to catch up on stuff that I'm behind on.
Back to the good service.
Yep.
Which hasn't even come out yet.
Nope.
Let me just rattle off 4 things.
Do it.
Let me just rattle them off. Ready for the rattling?
Yeah. Four rattles.
Okay. Nat Geo's The World According to Jeff Goldblum.
I'm so excited.
Did you watch the trailer?
Yes. Yes.
This show is just watch Jeff Goldblum do stuff.
So I
love it.
I watched the trailer from an article saying it is officially confirmed that Jeff Goldblum is an alien that came here in 1980 something, whatever. Or we've known Jeff Goldblum as an alien since 1980 whatever.
He's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, he might be the coolest person. Might be.
He's in that conversation.
He's in the conversation.
He's in that conversation for sure.
God, I love Jeff Goldblum. Another one that I am not excited about.
Yeah.
High School Musical, the musical, the series.
So hyped. So hyped because I never have seen a single second of any of that stuff.
Have you never seen High School Musical?
Nope. Missed me. That wasn't my...
See, yeah, that's sad. Because...
We were enough apart.
That will never work for you.
No. We were... The 2 years difference was enough for it to capture you.
Because I was in 6th grade.
Me. Robin too. I remember you guys were all like, High School Musical... I'm like...
Oh my god, I remember singing the songs with him.
Yeah, I'm like, what? I'm like, I still to this day, if I hear High School Musical, I remember you guys knowing it and me being, what is going on here?
Dude, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Because I appreciate High School Musical.
No, and I know that. And
it's a big part of my childhood.
Understand that.
I went to the High School Musical concert.
Yeah. So you have to watch it.
I'm not going to.
You have to watch it.
It's not
you
the
have
same
to watch
thing.
It just to see what it is.
No. It's not. I watched the trailer. I saw what it is.
No, I know it. It's a play. Based on
It's a show.
But it's a play.
It's a scripted show about kids at a high school doing a play based on High School Musical.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not real people doing a High School Musical play.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But I thought it was...
If it...
Oh, wait. No, you said it's
Okay.
high school kids doing a play about High School Musical?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know that's what it was. Yeah.
I'm not saying that... Because obviously I don't know. If there might be a cameo or two, there might be.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give it a chance.
I feel like
I'm
you
not
should.
going to watch it.
Because you've
No.
seen it. I can't. Like,
Okay.
I have no frame of reference. You gotta watch at least one episode.
Awful.
Okay, I'm still gonna
listen,
gonna make you watch
Listen, no, I'm not going to watch
it.
it.
Because I want your opinion.
Listen. Full House is one of my all-time favorite shows.
Oh, yeah,
I watched Fuller House.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
And that has the cast.
No,
like that has the people in it, and it's
I-
bad.
I wasn't thinking about it that
This
way.
is completely different people trying to be a
Don't-
part of High School Musical,
Don't watch it.
and it's not working.
I rescind that. I was thinking about it. I don't know why I was thinking about it differently. No, using the Fuller House comparison, because it's like you're watching Weekend at Bernie's, where Bernie is the show,
right.
and the people lifting him
Look,
up.
it's still
are-
a thing.
Yeah, that
See?
That's a weird movie.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, watch it. It's a weird movie. It's a really weird movie.
I used that reference earlier today. Funny enough.
CJ,
if you're watching, remember when we talked about this in my car?
See, no, and that's what's so funny about that movie is like, I felt like I knew it
Yeah.
before I saw it, and I was like, I should watch this.
Is it different from what you thought?
No.
Or is it about what you thought?
It's weirder than I thought.
Okay.
Because it's so like talked about. I'm like, oh, this will be like a, and I'm like, this is just
Weird.
a little weird.
Yeah.
When we take a step back and realize they're traipsing around a corpse.
Yeah. That's creepy.
Real creepy.
Real creepy.
Like, even thinking about it right now, I'm just like, there's not really any part of this that's funny. But
So that's what they're doing to my High School Musical.
yes.
Okay.
I think that sets the scene well.
Yeah. Next up.
Yes.
I'm going to save the one you referenced earlier for last. Next up.
I'm gonna
We're not even going to talk about this.
okay.
Phineas and Ferb, the movie, Candace Against the Universe. Pretty sure there's already been maybe at least 2 Phineas and Ferb movies, so to call this one the movie, weird. Also, how is Phineas and Ferb still a thing? Crazy. Probably missed you too. Right? Did you ever watch that?
I don't know. You said we weren't going to talk about it. So I wasn't going to talk about
That's a
it.
great point.
Do you want me to talk about it?
I was too old for Phineas and Ferb, so
I've seen it.
I've seen a few
I
episodes.
don't know why I've seen it.
I understand Perry. He's like a platypus that's a detective, and
Yes.
Doofenshmirtz, I think, is the villain. And
No, I don't want. No.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
This doesn't interest me.
Nope.
I was just surprised that they're still doing this, which was weird. Now, something that they are.
Did you watch? You didn't watch anything, right? About them unveiling all this.
No.
I watched the variety
I haven't seen it.
18-minute thing.
No.
So it was actually really cool how they unveiled it.
That's good. That's good.
So the head
Now-
guy comes out and he's like, "You guys remember Lizzie McGuire?" And everybody's like, "Yeah." So on our search for the new Lizzie McGuire, and in the background it's just cycling through pictures of all
Different blondes.
these different girls. No, all
really?
different, all different types of people. And then they're like, but there could only ever be one Lizzie McGuire. And she comes out, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
I still follow her. Like
Never watched that show a single time. Never seen it.
I've maybe seen a few episodes.
But I know it.
I have watched
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
was the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Oh.
A lot.
You were into her?
That movie came out when I was watching Disney Channel,
Oh,
because
there-
the movie was a little bit after the show, or like at the tail end of the show.
Okay.
And I was
There's just
watching
something
the
about it.
movies because
Yeah.
they're easier to ingest than
Yeah.
like multiple
Episode
episodes.
after episode, yeah.
I've seen that movie a lot.
Yeah.
So this is
I'm
exciting.
really curious because she's now married, so if they do an adult version, I think yeah.
The Lizzie
Yeah.
McGuire show spin-off series is coming to Disney
Oh, is it a
Plus.
spin-off show?
Eh.
I don't know even what
I
the
think
angle
Fuller
is.
House counts as a spin-off show in that
yeah.
case then.
But I'm sure there's somebody out there that's excited.
That's just... I'm excited. I'll watch it.
I won't.
I will watch it.
Tell me how it is.
I will. That I will watch.
Okay. I'll watch
Because
High
I
School
have-
Musical, the musical, the show.
Because it has... Now,
Her.
okay, so if they brought Bernie back to life. That doesn't work though, because I said Fuller House didn't work.
He was also
never
here's alive when he mattered.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying this is going to be good, but I'll try it because it has the original people in it. The High School Musical thing being completely different people, I just don't care.
Yeah, that's real weird.
Yeah. Now.
Oh, one quick thing. I never really watched Disney Channel that much.
Interesting.
And we were talking about this at work with some people too, because other people were like, and I was like, yeah, for whatever reason, Disney Channel was not what I want, and I don't know why. But
were you here during that
not
part of your childhood?
I mean, till I was 11.
Okay.
Disney Channel existed.
That's yeah.
But what I hear a lot about is like post when I left, and so like I remember Brink, but do you even? Yeah. So you know Brink?
That's my favorite Disney Channel movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but like I didn't watch it over and over and over and over and over, but I know it. So it's like I feel like, oh thank God, like okay, I know Brink. I remember when that existed.
You have some grasp of Disney Channel.
I know what it is, but I didn't watch it. I didn't consume any of that stuff. I don't really have a connection. The Disney Channel stuff I remember is Zach
and Cody. So here's the thing.
Life
with Derek?
Sweet Life.
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Above Deck.
That was the spin-off show.
I saw that during the summer.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Debbie Ryan, who was on that show, is very popular right now.
Sounds familiar.
So she's like, yeah, she's one of those people that's like, made it past the wall of the end of your Disney career and like hurtled into like actual celebrity.
Okay.
I wonder if just I made it. I don't know. Because all the people you're talking to are older than me.
Yeah.
I wonder if like pre my era, if Disney Channel just wasn't that good. Because I think my era of Disney Channel was the best, obviously, because that's when I was watching it and I was loving it. Hannah Montana, Sweet Life, Life with Derek was one of them. But it was kind of like a pulled in like Canadian show. Mm-hmm. Phil the Future.
Never heard of that.
God, so good. So such good stuff.
Okay.
But like I think obviously the Disney Channel shows now are trash.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm 25 years old. But I wonder if I actually was around during like the good part and you were like just before it, so it never actually sucked you in.
I think
because this isn't a because, but like even Post Malone made a song referencing Zach and Cody.
Okay.
He has a song called Zach and Codeine, and he like talks about Zach and Cody in the song. So like he watched The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody as a kid, growing up, because he's like a year or two younger than me. I feel like you made.
Who did you say?
Just Post Malone.
So my connection would be Chance the Rapper, saying Timmy, Tommy, and Chucky.
Oh yeah. How old is he?
Orange cassette tapes with Timmy, Tommy, and Chucky.
So you were a Nickelodeon person.
I was 100% Nickelodeon.
I was as well.
With Cartoon Network as most people it was Cartoon Network, Disney Channel. For whatever reason, I was just Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, and Disney Channel I didn't watch, and that's why I'm looking on here to see like Even Stevens. I watched that.
Yeah.
And that was 2000. So Lizzie McGuire was 2001. Kim Possible. I watched that 2002.
Yeah.
That's So Raven. I remember that. I didn't watch it, but that's 2003.
I watched that a ton.
So then Phil of the Future is 2004.
Even my dad likes that show.
Sweet Life.
Honestly, legitimately, that was a quality show.
Sweet Life of which one?
Phil of the Future.
I've never even heard of it. How did I never even hear of it? That's so bizarre to me. It was only for 2 years. A lot of these were only on for a couple years. So Hannah Montana is 2006. See, that's post my consciousness.
Right.
Phineas and Ferb 2007. So that was when it started.
Are you serious?
Because I remember Phineas and Ferb when I would come visit, and it would be on during this summer.
I can't believe it's 12 years old.
When I look at Phineas and Ferb, I think of that as one of the newer shows.
Me too.
No, and I think that's still accurate. I can't think
there has to. Wizards of Waverly Place is also in my time frame.
Yeah, that's not. I've seen that. So these I know the names, but didn't watch. So and then before that is like, I don't know any of these. The Jersey So Weird,
Nope.
famous Jet Jackson.
That's all
Off the
after
Wall,
me. That's
Bug
all after
Juice.
I stopped.
No, this is all before.
No.
Yeah,
So Weird?
99.
Oh, God, sorry. I'm thinking of something else.
So
I do
it
remember
looks like-
those somewhat.
My guess, the first big Disney show is Even Stevens.
Is that when it kind of... Yeah.
That, if I'm looking at this, that was the first show that, like, got big.
I think you just barely missed it.
And that's why I didn't watch Disney
Like,
Channel.
you were
Because I
just
watched Even Stevens.
Yeah.
Lizzie McGuire's a girl. For whatever reason, I wasn't interested in that.
Sure.
Kim Possible, I did watch that. Okay, I feel less bad now. There actually wasn't that much. There's like 3 or 4 shows.
That you missed?
Good ones. Even the ones you referenced.
Right.
Like, those are the only ones.
Yeah.
It's not like there's
but that's
like
what I'm
5 or
saying,
6 other
but
ones.
the ones that I watched as a kid, I think,
Yeah.
were the biggest
No.
Disney Channel shows.
Like, I would say a little before and a little bit after was
Right.
that, like, that sweet spot, right?
So I think I just hit it. I think I just hit the
you were
sweet
in,
spot.
You were in the prime time.
Yeah.
Because for me, Nickelodeon
Yeah.
in the 90s will
Oh.
never be topped.
Oh, yeah.
Any other...
This is bigger stuff, but isn't the bigger stuff, so I just want to include this real quick. More Marvel shows were announced for Disney Plus.
You are including this in the B tier.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is an A tier to me. Moon Knight.
So, people are losing their mind about this.
Yeah.
I saw some stuff pop up. Apparently, people love it. He's
Okay.
like a lesser known...
I do have a question, though.
Yes.
Is everything going forwards... Okay. Do you remember when Star Wars had that, like, hard reset where they're like, all this stuff is not
Everything-
canon, everything going forwards is canon.
Everything forever is canon.
So everything...
None of this is not canon.
Is it MCU?
Yes. All of it.
Okay.
It's Phase 4.
But, like, Spider-Verse isn't MCU.
Spider-Verse is Sony.
Okay. Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So if it's on Disney Plus,
Sony owns Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the only complication.
everything else.
Period. Sony
is
only
MCU.
owns Spider-Man.
Okay, cool. I'm
Yeah.
stoked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. This is all MCU.
Yeah.
We are entering full comic book stage.
It's insane.
It's amazing.
She-Hulk,
Yep. I'm
And-
so hyped for She-Hulk.
Miss Marvel.
Yep. Kamala Khan.
Don't even know
Wait.
what.
Yeah?
Maybe that sounds right.
Yeah, I think I got that right.
3 more shows.
I looked at the Disney Plus Marvel lineup. I'm like, oh my god. This is why Kevin Feige doesn't have time to go help
and
Sony.
and Blade. So that's 4 shows that don't even show up on the timeline yet, because like we don't even know when or roadmap. They don't even have dates yet. Like
They're
there's just
on the roadmap.
Are they? The thing I saw didn't have them on there. They were on the like TBA section.
Because I saw a graphic where they added, and it was the next 3, and it was because what were they? It was Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, and
She-Hulk.
And She-Hulk.
Uh-huh.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, and they put 'em in?
Expanded that
Interesting.
roadmap and put at the end.
Is that timeline or when it's going to be released?
Released.
Really?
Yeah, so those will be the last 3.
Okay.
So after all.
Oh, and
WandaVision
Blade, and Blade.
everything. Blade wasn't on anything. Blade's a movie.
Oh God, it is, huh?
Yeah, Blade. I haven't seen Blade pop up anywhere.
Okay.
Blade is. I'm guessing right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's 23 or 24. I'm trying to.
Damn.
Because if Black Panther's 22,
Yeah.
May, there'll be another 1 or 2 22 movies.
Let's say 23.
Seems so soon, but I think it'll be 23. And I think Fantastic Four.
Because I want it.
I think Fantastic Four and X-Men will be 24.
I want a Mahershala Ali
It's
Marvel movie.
We're gonna get it. Like,
He is one of our greatest living actors.
yeah.
Guaranteed.
I remember when he won Moonlight.
Yep.
For that, and I was like, okay. And then it's just been
Also,
uphill from
like
there.
he was only in that movie for like.
Really?
Should I not say?
He wasn't in it that much?
Like 20%.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's 3 there's 3 acts of that movie, all 3 different points in his life, and he's only in the first one and not even all of the first one.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he killed it.
That's amazing. Okay, that's good to know.
He's so good.
So I should watch that movie.
I don't love it.
Okay, yeah, that's why
It's
I
a
haven't watched it.
tough watch.
That's why I haven't watched it.
It's really rough. it's very gritty. Like
Yeah.
it's not an easy
it's
watch.
it's not a feel good movie.
No.
Yep. It's a learn something movie.
But it won Best Picture.
Yeah.
So,
On that note,
I have a couple.
You got a couple more?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
Marvel loses 1 Stark and gains 2. Kit Harington joins the cast of Eternals as Black Knight, joining Richard Madden. Robb Stark and Jon Snow are going to be in Eternals.
Didn't even connect that. Yeah, that's amazing. That's so good. I'm excited.
I should have done this.
Eternals is going to be nuts.
Oh yeah. It's going to be like
Did you see the
Not
concept
necessarily-
art
of him?
of the Celestials?
No.
Let me show you.
This is actually going to lead into the last part of this segment, which
Okay.
is going to play on the fact that everyone at some point is going to be in a Marvel-related movie or show.
Everyone's smart.
Everyone's smart. But I'll get into that after the one more little topic, and then I'll just list some stuff off. Oh, wow.
Those are the Celestials.
They look awesome.
Yeah.
They look really cool.
Yeah.
Now, the Eternals are not the Celestials.
They created the Eternals and the Deviants.
Okay. Who are the Deviants?
Thanos.
Who else?
It's complicated though,
Okay.
because I think he might be a hybrid.
Is Eternals gonna like give us a better understanding of the entire MCU?
My guess is Eternals will start way in the past, fill in that, and then finish current.
Okay.
It'll give us some weird. The timeline
Is it gonna be like one of the best Marvel movies? You think? Because it's at the point where I know so
No.
little about it that I'm not really super excited for it. Besides the fact of like who's in it.
It's not gonna be one of the saying one of the best is a hard thing to define.
Sure. Because by that point we're talking about like almost 30 movies.
And are you saying in terms of like audience
Epicness.
members and everybody going?
Epicness.
I think it will be one of the best made.
In terms of like
It's
information that it gives us.
It's probably the most out of any movie ever.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
really excited for that.
Heavy movie, which we need at this point.
Yeah.
To kind of push forward and make what is about to happen make sense. I think that's what they're gonna do.
Cool.
Because everything up to this point has been the cosmic stuff has been hinted at.
Yeah.
Really touched on in Endgame and Infinity War, and now blown out in starting with Eternals. Because Black Widow's not going to touch on that.
Right.
Did you see the poster?
Speaking of, that was my next point.
Did you see the poster?
Black Widow teaser poster.
Yeah.
That's about it.
David Harbour,
Yeah.
the red trap, the Russian counterpart to Captain America.
Yeah. We should get his name though.
I can't.
He's one of like America's favorite people right now.
Yeah. Red Guardian.
Red Guardian.
The Red Guardian.
Looks cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for that movie.
Yeah.
I think I'm very excited for that movie.
I'm really excited for it because it's going to be in Budapest where I just was. And I'm excited to see stuff and be like, I was there. I hope that happens.
Was not till this moment that I even connected that you went to Budapest.
Do you
and
think
then
that'll happen?
Budapest is referenced in the what?
Do you think I'll see stuff that I like recognize that I was there?
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be really cool.
It's gonna be in the city.
Yeah.
If you'd gone there a little sooner, you might have seen them filming. Like, maybe.
That's cool. Okay, so I referenced that everyone at some point will be in a Marvel-made property.
Who else?
So, credit goes to It's Andy Ryan on Twitter for making this Marvel character web that I found.
Okay.
I've written down the highlights of it. And you'll understand once I start going. Now, this isn't just MCU. This is Marvel. So, Spider-Verse, shows, animated stuff. Not just MCU. Marvel.
Okay.
But still. If you're a big actor, you've probably been in something Marvel-related.
Okay.
So, in all of Marvel, there have been 4 Chris's. I'm starting small and ending big.
Okay.
4 Chris's. Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pine, Chris Evans, and Chris Pratt. 11 Star Trek alumni. 5 actors who have played Van Gogh. 7 Jurassic Park alumni. 3 actors who have played Hannibal Lecter. 6 Walking Dead alumni. 8 actors who have played a member of the Beatles, 13 actors from the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit movies, 7 actors who have played Sherlock Holmes, 4 actors who have played Watson, 12 actors from the Alien universe, 8 Bond villains, and 13 actors from the Star Wars universe.
Wow.
Those were the highlights.
Yeah, there's more, for sure. Yeah.
The Marvel universe, not just the cinematic universe, the Marvel universe is insane.
Yeah, it's captured everybody. It's now a thing to be in. With Angelina Jolie joining, that was my moment where I was like, I've been thinking about this for a while now of like, every time Peter Dinklage was a big one. Yeah. Where you're like, oh, Angelina Jolie was another big one where I was like, oh, okay,
like,
wow.
If you're not asking your agent to be knocking on Marvel's door at this point, you're an idiot.
It's flipped the other way.
Yeah.
Where they're trying to get people and now people are trying to get them, I'm assuming.
Right.
That's amazing.
It's such a fun time.
Yeah, And it had to take this long for us to care.
It's just like, I don't think we fully understand it yet, which is crazy. I think a long time from now we'll understand how crazy this time is, but this is a special time in movies.
This ain't gonna happen again. Or if it happens again, it'll be like, oh, this is like the MCU.
That time, yeah.
No, I've been saying the movies have changed forever.
Yeah.
I would say I didn't get a sense of that until Civil War at the earliest, but I don't think even then.
I would say then, because that's my favorite.
Like, Civil War was definitely a turning point with the addition of Spider-Man.
Because that, I think, was the biggest collection of characters at that point.
Yeah, starting there and then snowballing from that point.
Especially when they brought in, like, Ant-Man and Spider-Man, you're like, whoa! You can bring in this many different people into a movie? And they all play along together? How?
Even after Infinity War, we were like, how did they pull that off?
Right.
And then they did it again in Endgame, and now we expect it.
Right.
So.
And it seems like they're going to bring it.
They're going to keep doing it.
That's
crazy. I'm happy you found that.
In my opinion, that was the B tier stuff.
Yeah.
And the A tier stuff is still to come after the break.
Let's do it.
Hey, I'm Jordan.
And I'm Ethan.
And if you're enjoying the podcast, we'd really appreciate it if you would consider supporting us on Patreon.
For just $1, you can get access to a longer version of our podcast, including bonus content and possibly even a personal thank you from us.
Of course, you can continue to enjoy the podcast for free on YouTube or your favorite podcast service. You can also catch our content on HuberRebels.com.
So thanks for listening, and back to the show. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away,
a man named Ewan McGregor played a character in a trilogy not very well respected, but he alone rose above the rest of the hate to, I don't even know what to call what people think of him and his character. Like, he is legendary in Star Wars.
He fits into the original trilogy.
In a way that,
You see him in Alec Guinness.
Yeah, that's fair. He was, to most people, the best part of the of the prequel trilogy.
You can take out the most people part. It's objective fact.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And for years now, people have been wanting more from him. And, asking him, speculations online, is he ever going to reprise his role? Oh, there's going to be Star Wars spin-off movies?
Oh my god.
Maybe they're going to make an Obi-Wan movie? Oh, Solo sucked? Oh, we're not doing Obi-Wan movie anymore? Okay, I'm heartbroken. Wait, what? There's rumors of a Disney Plus Obi-Wan Kenobi movie?
That can't be real.
We're getting it. We're getting Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
One word. Yes. That's all it took. That's all he had to say.
Yes.
Yes. That's To all
Chills.
the questions.
Absolute
to
chills.
Years of questions. Oh, the ultimate payoff. How much fun for Kathleen Kennedy and him to stand there in that moment and just everyone knows what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
But to actually like, let's say
Officially
it. Let's
announce
soak it in and say the words as simple as they are.
Even the like 3 seconds that he waited after she asked him the question, it's just like say it.
So good.
I love it so much, and even better as a show.
Oh, way better. If we talk about this, the only concept I heard somebody mention that I was like, oh, that could work as an Obi-Wan movie was, oh my god, why did it just blank? Logan, I believe. Somebody said like the director of Logan should do an Obi-Wan movie.
Holy crap.
In like this gritty, like, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that sounds, I don't think Disney will do that, but I'm like, trying to even conceptualize how we can get any kind of content with him older. That was my first, like, that could work.
Yeah.
Because you're not just going to have him running around on Tatooine
No.
being old.
So this takes place 8 years after?
8
3?
8 years after Revenge of the Sith.
Okay. Which means Luke is 8.
This gets a little tricky because I don't think you've watched Rebels yet.
I haven't. Which we need to. We started. Should I just watch it? Because I will.
I think that's going to be easier.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the last season.
Okay. We could watch that together.
Let's catch up.
Okay.
I'm probably not. I'm not going to rewatch it. I don't need to rewatch it.
I'll catch up.
I'll watch the last season.
You don't want to watch it together?
Season 3.
I didn't mean to say it like that.
No. I meant the last season before the last season. In my head when I was like, I'll watch the last season.
Oh, I see.
I'll
Just
watch
to refresh.
that.
Okay.
The last one before the new one.
Are there only 3? And so 4 total?
4, yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
that's not that bad.
So I'll probably watch 3. I
Okay.
think that's where the most present stuff happens.
Okay.
And yeah, you need to watch that.
Okay.
So because
it kind of encompasses this time period, right? Sort of.
there's overlap, and that's
Yeah.
what I'm very curious about.
Yeah.
Aside from Rebels,
so can we speculate slightly?
we can fully
Are
speculate.
you okay with speculating?
Oh, they've even confirmed things
Like what?
like that it takes place concurrently with Solo.
There's a character I want him to face off against so desperately. That has to happen, right? Because otherwise the little cameo in Solo doesn't make sense.
I think there has to be a way that they meet up.
I might just explode if that happens.
I think they have to meet,
Oh my god.
but there's also a chance that they don't.
No. They have to.
There's a chance
They
that they
have to. Do you know things I don't know?
don't.
That I've
Yes,
seen that?
yes, which is why you need to watch stuff.
Is it not going to happen?
No, it could.
It could.
It could happen.
I'm not saying that it's like the final face-off, but like I want to see them again.
I think there will be an overlap.
Okay.
I do. I think that for the reason
because
that you said.
because like obviously I don't think I'm pretty sure I know Obi-Wan's not the one that kills Darth Maul for the final time.
Yeah, and so I think they have to meet in this one.
God, that'd be amazing.
I'm pretty sure they have to. Mainly because they're where they're placing it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, because they're placing it concurrently with Solo. That's what they said they're doing. Like I'm from what I remember reading, and
which is amazing too, because it will give more validity to Solo, which people seem to hate for some reason.
That's
It just makes me mad.
it makes me mad because the reaction that Solo got should have been Last Jedi, and the reception and money that Last Jedi made should have been Solo. Those should have been flipped.
You're saying people should have hated Solo?
No. People didn't hate Last Jedi.
Oh god. Oh, I see what you're saying.
We hated Last
Oh,
Jedi.
Yeah, you're right.
Nobody saw Solo. That was the problem.
Yeah.
But it was great.
Yeah.
And I hate when people say it wasn't good.
So much
I'm just
fun.
like, what are you talking about? But there's a lot of people out there, apparently, Last Jedi is their favorite Star Wars movie. Those are new Star Wars fans.
I don't want to talk to those people.
Those are new Star
about
Wars
anything.
fans that are like, yeah, I like this new stuff. I like the new stuff because I watched it. And there's new Star Wars fans. So now at the end of the day,
I'm rescinding what I just said.
Doesn't matter. What did you say?
Because there are people who probably wouldn't have wanted to talk to me when I was inducted to the prequel trilogy as like my trilogy of Star Wars.
Was that when you liked Star Wars? That was like your
one of my first memories
Yeah.
in life is seeing episode 1.
See, that's crazy. Because my full indoctrination was the original trilogy, and then
but you also love the prequels.
Yeah, because those were the first.
You were young enough
new release
to enjoy them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My memory of episode 1 is Taco Bell toys.
Yeah.
So random.
So I guess I can understand someone liking this new stuff. I can understand it. Okay, I take it back.
I think part of the reason people like it too is the whole like, let go of the past. We don't need them. I still don't agree with that.
Directly quoting Kylo Ren.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm. No, but that part of it.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I like that it's different. That it's getting rid of the other stuff. I'm like, no, shut up. I don't feel bad about this. You have 9 movies. Connect them. Don't get to 8 and then just be like, nah.
I'm gonna take this in a completely different direction.
8 and 9 don't need to be connected to the other part of the triple trilogy, the trilogy. It's like, no, F off. Make the 9 cohesive.
I saw someone say they're
make
like,
the 9 cohesive.
If J.J. Abrams can make the 3 trilogies connect, that would be amazing. And someone commented, they're like, if he can make the 3 movies in this trilogy connect, that would be amazing.
What are you talking about? The first 2 connect? Because the second one is directly after the first one.
Seconds, maybe.
Yeah. Minutes. Oh, God.
So annoying.
I don't want to think about it.
Oh, God.
This is going to fixate. This is going to fixate.
I know it will.
But...
Wait. Yeah, we're talking about Obi-Wan.
The Obi-Wan show. I don't know how they found somebody that kind of looks like Alec Guinness, too. Because it's now been 20 years.
Oh my God.
Since Phantom Menace.
Oh my God.
He was young. We weren't thinking about Alec Guinness when those came out.
No.
We only thought about that because he's arguably stolen the spotlight. And Alec Guinness, I love that man for what he did. Mm-hmm. He didn't care. Mm-hmm. You know that, right? Like how he didn't care about Star Wars.
Yeah. How could he have, though? Like, he didn't necessarily, like, he couldn't have fully appreciated
it. It was a job for him.
Yeah.
That he executed beautifully.
Yeah.
But he was an old British man.
Yeah.
Legend in cinema, kind of a thing. And I love that he was a part of it, even though he didn't maybe get it 100%. Because he executed it perfectly.
You have to respect the job that was done.
He's a professional.
Yeah.
Like, straight professional. And that, at the end of the day, is what matters. He's not even here anymore.
Sure.
But the fact that we get this guy who, like, genuinely cares is such a treat. It's just such a treat. We don't deserve it.
We don't.
We don't
deserve him. I love him.
And so, let's think. So, cameos. Who else can be in this? Because it's going to take place on Tatooine.
I have a number 1. And it's not...
Yes, it's going to happen.
Is it?
It has to happen.
Are we talking about the same thing?
Yes, it has to happen.
Sorry, I'm thinking of something else.
I'll cry. It has to happen.
What are we talking about?
The only guaranteed person that has to show up in this.
I'm sorry. The thing I was about to say is something I'm thinking of a cameo in something else.
In what else?
Episode 9.
Oh, who's your cameo?
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Qui-Gon.
Oh my God, I completely forgot. That is happening. 100%. That has to happen. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's... Sorry.
He might be in 9.
That has to happen. Qui-Gon? In 9? Because 9's going to tie everything together, huh? Oh my god.
He might be. I'd say it's leaning towards not, but he might. It's worth a he might be.
I'll bring up who I was going to say later.
I'm really curious.
It's okay. I'll bring it up later because we're going to talk about episode 9 in a little bit. But
Okay.
yeah, Qui-Gon has to be in the Obi-Wan show because it was literally referenced at the end of 3. They said his name. Yoda's like, I've been talking to your old master about like...
Can you watch Rebels? Like, start it tonight.
I know he's in it. I know.
But not how you're going to expect.
Okay.
He's complicated,
Okay.
which is why...
No, I'm with you. I'm just...
I think he can still appear.
Just
I think he can still be...
thinking about
I think he can be in
some
the
sort of
Obi-Wan show.
appearance of Qui-Gon in that show.
Li-
I want to cry right now.
I need Liam Neeson back. I think they have to put him in there.
They have to.
I think they'll put him in there.
Oh my god. I saw something about Grievous?
Oh. No, he's dead.
I know.
No, that's not happening.
And I thought that was weird. I'm like, nah.
Nope.
This is rough.
So what were you gonna say though? It would.
How's he gonna look? Is he gonna have like a different look? Because he's looked different in all 3 times we've seen him.
Somebody posted. Yeah, he'll be a mid. He'll be in between.
Okay.
So my guess. So the doing it over the course of a series, episode 1, he'll look closer to this. Episode 10 or however many.
Is he gonna span a lot of time? You think?
No, but by the end of episode 10, he'll look that beginning part of the aging.
You can see the middle point of episode 10 and this.
I think there's gonna be. Did they confirm something that I didn't hear about?
What?
Episode 10?
Our
3?
I'm in episode 10 of the series, assuming there's 10 episodes.
Oh,
But...
I was like, there's another trilogy coming. Let's do it. Between episode 10 and 4.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do. Is each one a unique story? Are they connected? Is it just him cooking and sitting around in his room doing nothing? Because I'd watch that.
I would, but it can't be.
No,
that.
it won't be. It's
right.
gonna be so amazing.
So, but the thing is, like, it makes you... Episode 4 makes you believe he's been up to a lot of nothing for a long time.
Probably about 11 years.
Is this series going to send him into retirement?
I think so.
Okay.
I think...
Because also at the end of 3, you kind of get the sense that he's retiring.
Yes.
Right? But what else happens on Tatooine?
Something's
that's
gonna force him out of retirement.
Okay. That's the exciting thing.
And then I think he wraps it up in terms of receding.
Now, there's gonna be an 8-year-old Luke running around in these episodes, right? Like, he's got to be like a through line of this show.
I feel like it's a missed it's such an opportunity to cast an 8-year-old Luke, but
Not that he's like a main character. It's just like,
I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't have a single line.
yeah, no, that's even better almost.
I think we see
If you hear Owen calling after a kid that runs by him or something, he's like, Luke.
it'll be more
That'll-
Obi-Wan talking about it because they didn't meet, so
Right.
they can't interact.
Right.
But you'll see him watching him from a distance, or somebody trying to get him and him stopping him. Like, that's how I think about it.
Yeah. He'll almost be like a mythical figure.
Yes. Kind of floating in the background.
crazy,
Now,
dude.
do we want to do predictions in terms of cameos? Because I think that would be fun. So you guessed.
We kind of already started doing that.
Yeah. No. I want to.
Okay, I'll just say it. So Darth Maul. I
really.
really want Darth Maul.
So-
you said Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon. Okay, perfect. So who else do you think will show up?
What about
anybody's game?
what about Leia's dad?
Ooh, Bail Organa.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
And it would because I need more from him.
Yeah.
Because all we get now is he dies a horrible death in 4, and he gets a baby in 3.
That's right. Can I bring something up real quick that
I
wasn't
want
ready to bring up?
him to just talk to him and say, "She's doing great."
My dad had a genius idea for a Star Wars show.
Okay.
And I love it. When I was telling him about these shows, he's like, "Why aren't they doing this?" I'm like,
I just
"Oh
thought
my
of
god, you're right.
something too, but I want to know.
Why? I want a show of Leia growing up
Yeah.
on don't tell me, on Alderaan.
Yeah.
Why, like, How cool would that be? Like, cast a young Leia, like, and it'll be like a shinier, like prettier series. Like, it won't be gritty. Like, it'll be nice. But, like, why is she called Princess? Like,
dude, they might do one that rolls into Rogue One.
Oh my god! Like, when my dad said that, I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. Why aren't they doing that?
Could they do a show that ends with the destruction of Alderaan from the perspective of Alderaan? I've always wanted to see it from that perspective. And give him a final send-off.
Yeah.
Show that there was something happening on the surface.
Because it could be part of that.
That they were there. They're like, oh my god, we know what's about to happen.
Right.
And give him his final, like...
Because from Bail sending Leia to, like, her cameo in Rogue One to everything that happens in episode 4 is not that much time. So, like, that could all be in the last episode from their perspective.
There's a couple days, I think.
Yo, but it's really not that much time.
It's not. It's enough that it's a short enough amount of time that they could do something.
Oh yeah.
So that would be really
that would
cool.
be nuts.
When you said we were hinting at that, and I was like, oh, a show on Alderaan with the family. I was like, I kind of want it as like a cheesy family sitcom with like cheery tones and kind of like Full House. I'm imagining with like a theme song and then
with
like,
them.
With them,
with the
and it's like starring as Bail
Organa. Comes in and is like, honey, I'm home.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing right now. And Leia, hey, during the happy time on Alderaan.
Oh, that'd be awesome. And then it just goes dark as
at the end of it. Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
That would be crazy. I'm confident we might get something. Because there's a few things left in Star Wars they have to fix. Mm-hmm. One of the last things is Leia's memory of her mom.
Is she remembering Organa's wife? She's remembering Padme. How do we know that?
Because she was how old when Alderaan died? Blew up? So the only...
19?
Yeah, your memory's pretty good.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so at some point with her on Alderaan, they had to have told her who she was, or that they weren't her parents.
Or...
Is that right?
That's one option.
Right.
Or... we really throw a loop, and he loses his wife. She loses her mom.
Okay.
That isn't her mom, but it's her adoptive mom. So, as young...
Yeah.
So, they don't raise her. He raises her.
Okay.
And
interesting.
Her barely memories that she references is of Organa's wife.
That would completely fix it.
Which would work.
Unless, for some weird reason, if you're force sensitive, you have amazing day one memory.
But then she'd have to know she was adopted.
Right.
And...
which is kind of messy.
But could work if they handle it correctly, because she's like, in some way, I've always known. So there's that they could use.
Because it's always been there, but maybe they never told her.
Kind of it could be that too. So there's something that, but that's to me one of the last remaining things in Star Wars.
They're smart enough to find something that would make sense.
They can.
We just came up with 2 things, so
they can figure that out.
Yeah.
So cameos.
Mm-hmm.
I had a couple more that I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jabba.
Jabba's one I was sure thinking.
Jabba's gonna be in there.
Has to be, yeah. Especially if it's in line with Solo.
Solo, which they were gonna hint at with that. Oh, okay, there it is.
Jabba might be like the main.
There's your plot. No, yeah,
plot.
there's your plot anchor.
Yeah.
I don't know why I hadn't connected that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thankfully, Tatooine has a lot of lore, and so there's a lot. Tusken Raiders. There's going to be stuff with the Tusken Raiders.
You think Watto's still alive?
Yes, but I don't think that will cross.
No.
I could see them put him in the background.
Yeah, we see multiple of what's his species?
Targaryen.
Targaryen,
right? Yeah. No, I was gonna say Targaryen. I wanted
very
to say
similar to Targaryen.
That's why I hesitated.
I'm a Targaryen. We only care about one thing, only money.
That was good. The other cameo that's not a person that I was gonna say is you know, He's gonna be.
Mos Eisley.
He's gonna show up there because he knows it. Mm-hmm. So he's been there before. He's recruited somebody from there before. Who's he gonna recruit from there? That's the question. Probably someone new. Yeah. I hope it would be someone new.
A different Han Solo type. Maybe.
Like Dash Rendar. Be a dream. Be a dream. That's the dream that's not gonna happen.
Oh my god.
Yeah. From this to this.
I mean...
See, their eyes are identical.
When episode 3 ended,
yeah,
we thought we were done.
Yeah. Safe to assume.
And they have brought so much.
5 movies, 3 shows confirmed?
More.
Plus animated shows?
Yeah.
Extended animated shows?
Well, there's the Rian Johnson trilogy. There's the D&D trilogy.
God, 6 more. Never mind. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm starting to hear people say they're burnt out or it's too much Star Wars, and I'm just like, nah.
I'm not.
They were on pace for that and have course corrected since then.
Yeah, it's like they took like a half step back and they're like, okay, hold on, we could fix this.
Readjust.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, now they're gonna do it right. They're gonna be good with release schedules and so on. What's next?
The Mandalorian trailer and poster were released. Did you watch?
They did it.
Did you watch it?
They did it. George Lucas's dream. And I knew it was never going to happen until they could do it. It was the same thing with the animated shows. Until they could get it up to the quality of the movies, it's not going to exist. And they figured it out. Not just the tech, but the platform. This wouldn't have happened without streaming platforms.
Right.
Nobody could have predicted that.
Nope.
And that's why you just got to wait.
Because you got to know that something's going to come up where you're like, yeah, I've into this.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they figured it out, and holy wow. Sign me up. Sign me up. Do you know how many people think he's probably Boba Fett?
A lot.
Most.
Yeah, my dad did.
Yeah. And he knows Star Wars.
He does.
Anybody who's not that familiar, they're going to think.
But I understand. I had to tell him, like, so there's this thing called the Mandalorians. And they have that, they have
a planet called Mandalore.
Right.
And they make armor.
And they wear this armor.
Yeah.
And Boba Fett really only wears it because his dad, Jango Fett, wears it. Now, honestly, I don't even really know where he got it from. Like
Mandalore.
Right. But, like, was he Mandalorian?
Jango Fett show.
Was he Mandalorian?
I don't think so.
Right. So, like, even he got it as, like, a hand-me-down of sorts.
I'm assuming he just went there and bought it.
So, but just, if you see that
yeah,
armor, doesn't mean you're Boba Fett. Doesn't mean you're Fett of any kind.
Nope.
Doesn't even mean you have a darksaber in your pocket.
Nope.
You know?
Might be in your front pocket. Or your bag.
Oh man, the show looks good.
Did you how much Clone Wars did you watch?
All of it.
You watched all of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So 6th season will be
I didn't include that in this. Yeah.
You didn't include the new Clone Wars season?
No.
Well, I'm including it right now. February 2020. Oh my god, I never thought that we'd get to see
very
this.
soon.
It's very soon.
It's very soon.
No, I was like, Ahsoka? In Obi-Wan? But no, I don't think they'll do that. No more Jedi. No Jedi will show up.
No.
So, moving on. We're gonna get her more in...
A ton more of her in
Clone
season
Wars,
6.
though. Oh my god. Just knowing there was unfinished content always bothered me.
It felt wrong.
It always bothered me because I was like, they need
because the way the show started, every episode was like a different story.
Yep.
And then over time, they started getting more and more and more tied together.
Undercurrent arcs.
And consecutive.
Yeah.
So then it just ends at the end. You're like, huh?
Now, you watched the last episodes on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
That I enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice little, like, extra piece at the end, but there was still something missing. Now, does this take place before that?
Before what?
The lost episodes?
I don't know.
I'm not 100% on that.
I don't
whatever
think
it is,
so.
Whatever it is, I don't care. I'm on board. Means more, what's his name? Cad Bane?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I love that dude. He needs to be in a movie.
He does. He's such a great character.
I want him.
A cowboy in
Ahsoka.
Star Wars.
It's so good. He's just the perfect.
Why is he
alien.
not in a movie yet?
I see the solo movies would have been good for him to be in unless they kill him off in this last season.
Nah, he needs to be in a live action thing. I have to see him in a live action show or
He
movie.
he would be so good. So what else did you have on here? If you didn't have Clone Wars.
So we talked about Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
Looks awesome.
Oh, Pedro Pascal also, by the way.
Lots of Game of Thrones people showing up.
Love him. Love him. He was one of my favorite Game of Thrones characters. And when they got rid of him, that was... Yeah.
That and the Red Wedding were two of the most, like, moments of Game of Thrones.
This is his moment to get it back.
He's going to be so awesome.
I can't wait. And official Mandalore in live action stuff. So are we going to actually get to see Mandalore now?
It's a cool planet.
Also, one of the shots from the trailer looked like Tatooine.
Which would mean what?
I don't have any idea. Something.
So it's going to be Mandalore after Episode 6. We've only seen it, like, pre-Episode 3. Like, I wonder if it's changed a lot with their...
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but I wonder if it's changed a lot.
Yeah, no, I want it. I want it all.
Last on the list, to me, was the biggest event of the weekend. Was the poster and the footage for Episode 9. We watched the trailer. What'd you think? I want to know your thoughts, because I have very distinct thoughts. Yeah.
On the trailer?
Yeah.
Love the legacy.
Yep.
Using that footage.
Very
I've
Endgame
not seen that
vibes.
In a trailer.
Endgame.
For Star Wars, though. I'm saying, like,
right.
I've never done that.
But this is two movies in the same year, overarched by Disney, where they're like, this is the end of an era.
It's the culmination.
Right.
You have to pay homage.
Right.
Less new footage than I was expecting.
Which I'm okay with.
Now, the only new footage that mattered, I had already seen.
Right.
Because they posted it everywhere.
Yeah.
And
I had seen like 18 different concept designs of it before it even came out.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
So you already knew that they were going to do that?
Yeah.
My
friend showed me the day
it doesn't make sense.
The poster came out, and she was like, look at this. I'm like,
so the poster
that looks dumb. I have thoughts about this too.
Is normal.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. Oh, that's the poster.
It's the teaser poster.
Okay.
It's not the poster.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
That makes much more sense. That's why I was freaking out. I'm like, that breaks convention with every single other Star Wars poster ever. Okay.
For sure. Because the teaser poster for 8 is my favorite poster of all time. Of all movies. Period. I love that poster. This poster's weird.
I like the teaser poster.
Palp looks weird.
Yeah, I know.
He looks like he's in Clone Wars. And I said that to myself. Love that poster.
That's the teaser poster. Okay.
Hands down. Like, that is a cool-ass poster. When my friend showed me this, when I was at work, when all this stuff was coming out, she showed me this. I'm like, why does Palp look animated? And then I started reading comments, and everyone was saying the same thing.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
He looks super weird. It's cool, for sure. Like, I'm not saying it's not cool, but something's weird about it to me.
So the way I interpreted that is there's a reason.
Yeah,
he's not even supposed to be on the poster. So whatever's going on, we don't know yet.
Right.
But it's like a little Funko Pop. It's a little something. It's a little cartoony.
It's like Palpatine mock-up. Like, I don't know.
I'm not bothered by it though.
What I'm bothered by is how much they're pushing the Palp thing. I would have loved for that to have been a surprise. And I'm not saying there isn't still many surprises in store. I'm sure there are. I trust them fully. But that would have been a great one.
That was my impression. The second one that the teaser came out.
Right. And you hear him laughing at the end.
Holy shit, but why are you telling us this now?
Right.
Take a step back. They know what they're doing.
I know.
So clearly, one of two things. Either no way they could have kept it under wraps.
They could have. You think, what's his name? Ian McDermott? You think he was gonna
No.
leak something? No.
Somebody somewhere, though, because if that's not announced,
But even if it's just like a rumor, it's still better when it actually happens than, yeah, here he is.
I don't know about that.
Really?
I think they wanted. I think they didn't want rumors. I think because I've thought about this because I was really torn. I'm like, why are you blowing your load there?
Right.
For lack of a better example.
Because there's a bigger load.
Exactly.
Which wouldn't have been leaked because you can't leak that much.
Yeah.
So they're leaking the.
So no. So exactly.
I get
so
you.
they're almost leaning in
Right.
to this thing, which is what I thought.
They're like
I was
sleight
like-
of handing us. They're like, look over here.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
And so I'm trusting them
Yeah, I trust them.
in that sense of and it is that it's the sleight of hand, and that's what I was gonna say is if they're telling us this, they're doing it intentionally.
So let's get into the other thing that they showed us. Rey, all Sithy.
Despite on the poster having a blue lightsaber,
Right.
which is even more confusion. However, what has been talked about since Force Awakens came out, Rey's gonna go to the dark side. Like this isn't. Oh my god! I never imagined
Her being bad.
that she could have been bad. I think this is another sleight of hand,
Right.
Especially for them to put it in the trailer.
Yeah, it seems super fake. Or, like, not real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's real. I don't know how they're gonna go back and forth and up and down and left and right and how they're gonna cover all of this, and that's perfect. Because I'm not sitting here because it was too easy to predict. So by putting it out there, now you're forced to do the why. The why is almost bigger than the if.
Oh, yeah, because there's unlimited ways to get
I
there.
can't comprehend it.
Right.
And is it real? Is it not real?
That's the thing. It's
What's
not even
gonna
confirmed that's
happen?
real. So even if you come up with a way on how it gets there, it might not even be real. So, like, that just
So-
completely turns it upside down.
I'm happy that instead of something leaking that like, oh, Rey's gonna have a red lightsaber, and then me sitting for the whole year, well, now the movie's ruined.
Right.
Now I'm thinking that that's the big twist.
If they feed it to you, you're like, okay, all right.
I'm allowed to accept this.
Right.
There's nothing that somebody can hit me off guard with.
Yeah.
So I'm okay in that sense. I was very shocked at first, right? Because this is what people have been talking about, and then for them to be like, here you go. Like they're clearly I can't come up with anything. I don't want to come up with anything.
So I said I trust them 100%.
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't?
No.
Really? You trust them 1,000%?
No.
You trust JJ?
Less than 100.
99?
99.
99%?
Because 8 was not perfect.
But it
8,
wasn't
8 had problems. 8 was the first glimpse that, like, oh, this whole Disney Star Wars thing might be heading down a bad path, right? I'm not saying it is.
No, that
And
was
I'm
the
not
big-
saying
that was
that's...
the-
we talked about this last week, too. I'm not saying Star Wars is ruined, but, like,
Yeah.
this could be the start of a downward slope.
This is the movie that either fixes or sends it farther down.
Correct. So if this whole Palp thing is, like, a
Gimmick.
major course correction, like, we need you guys to come see this movie, please. Look, Palpatine's in it.
Yeah.
Sith is bad. She has this cool-ass switchblade red lightsaber. Like, please come see this movie. I'm going to be heartbroken.
They're not that stupid.
I know.
And
But
that's why they're doing it. Because that is all the stuff I'd be worried about if it was rumored. I'd be like, oh, lame. That's what they're doing. That's their big card. And now that they're just like, hey, that thing that you thought was obvious, oh yeah, we're doing stuff with that. But you don't know what and how. And hearing Kevin Smith say his mind was melted, I now trust them.
he's seen it?
He saw the end.
How?
He was
Why?
in the studio when they filmed like one of the last scenes.
Why?
Because he knows people. Because he's one.
He
of
was in it. No, was he in it?
I
No.
don't think he's been. Maybe he may have had a cameo voice or something. Possibly,
Yeah.
I don't know. But this will not be what we're expecting.
Okay.
They're not stupid.
Okay.
Because then Star Wars is ruined.
All right.
They know that. So
And then, even though I am still excited for the Obi-Wan show, like, I still have a bad taste in my mouth going into stuff like that in The Mandalorian. Like, well, I guess Mandalorian comes out before, but you know what I mean?
So-
Like, if Star Wars as a whole is tainted,
had
which this movie can do, everything else is as well.
So you're going off Last Jedi being like the last Star Wars thing, right?
Currently?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You're like, their next one has to be good because their last one was bad.
I'm saying if 9 is just a course correction because... but 8 didn't do bad, so I guess I see what you're saying. Like, they're not course correcting from 8.
Solo was good. I walked into Solo
That's true.
waiting for that, like, which direction is Star Wars going? And it made me go, nope, they know what they're doing.
That's true.
They know the heart of Star Wars. They're not going to mess this up. It was before they brought Ron Howard in, I think, going to be that.
Yeah.
But that felt like Star Wars. The people were stupid in that case because they didn't go see it. And so Disney's like, oh, we messed up. No, you didn't mess up. That was perfect.
You only really messed up with when you released it.
If
that.
That was your mistake.
Yeah.
And maybe the format. Maybe Solo would have been better as a Disney Plus show. I think that could have been super cool because then you're not cramming the Kessel Run and meeting Chewbacca and this all into one movie.
Yeah.
I still think they did it really, really, really
For
well.
sure. Yeah.
But no, I don't think I think they know what they're doing. So I get to the 100% through negative addition. And that's by removing Rian Johnson.
Yeah.
And it's very unpopular to hate on him, and I'm not trying to just hate on him.
I think he's talented. Like, I know he's talented.
He can do a good trilogy.
Yeah.
I get the away from my Skywalker saga, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
This ain't the place.
Yeah.
And now we have one tainted movie.
I remember when I went to Star Wars Celebration in 2015, the first thing I saw when I walked in was JJ.
Yeah.
And I was like,
He is the one
awesome.
that's supposed to do this. And
he felt like a leader. Like, when I saw him, he felt like he's like, I got you guys.
Yep.
Follow me.
Yep.
This will be great.
From day one. From the first that teaser where he was on what's Ray's planet?
Jakku.
But when he was on Jakku, next to the giant thing, and he's like, "Hey, I wanted to show you guys a little teaser clip of what we've got going on. It's practical effects." I was just like, "I love you."
Yeah.
Immediately, I was just like, "There's an energy there where I was just like, I trust you."
I think he respects Star Wars. I think Rian Johnson wanted to be respected as a director.
Yeah, that's a good way.
He had already made great movies, like Looper, I think was one of his movies.
Yep.
Like, I've seen it. It's great. It's good.
I haven't seen it.
But I think Star Wars would have propelled him into, like, all-time greatness of directors. So he's like, I'm just going to go nuts. But you didn't pay respect to Star Wars.
It's okay.
In recreating 4, like everyone says JJ did with Episode 7, he was paying respect to Star Wars.
Yeah, and if you go back and watch it, it's not 4.
I mean, there's definitely similarities.
But it's not 4.
But you are...
Everyone was saying this movie sucks because it's just 4. And it's not.
No.
It's not. It's...
Not at all.
Really,
Everyone says it's a carbon copy of 4. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Not at all. That's lazy observations. Because there's a giant thing with a laser, so it's a carbon copy.
Yeah.
Nope. Sorry. Nope. But sorry, that just really bothers me when people say that.
Oh, me too.
No, that thing that you're sensing was because of how well it was done. That you remembered for.
Yeah.
And that you felt that.
Right.
Because of how well it was done.
Right.
I'll never forget seeing that in theaters.
loved it.
This one has the potential to get up there. And it will. It will.
This one's going to hit hard.
Yeah.
Because it's the last one.
Yeah, it will. It's going to. I can't even put all my thoughts together with this one.
I know, my mind is scrambled. Like, it's all over the place with Star Wars, but that's because they've given us a glimpse at so much stuff that they're bringing. It's insane. I think it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah. Because this could be speculation.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, there will be obviously more Star Wars talk leading up to Episode 9, which comes out in just a few short months, and I couldn't be more excited, but If you want to stick around and hear us talk about more of this stuff, please like and subscribe. If you're listening to the podcast, check us out on YouTube. You can watch the video there. If you want to see more of the video, you can subscribe to us on Patreon, get the bonus podcast, which has extra cut footage, bloopers, all that kind of cool jazz. If you're watching it, you can listen to us on any of your favorite podcast services. But yeah, my name is Jordan.
And my name is Ethan. We are the Huber Rebels.
Until next time.
Welcome to the Rebellion.